In April 2011, Samsung Semiconductor held their first CIO forum in Munich, where it featured a series of speakers from leading IT companies and international organizations sharing insights into future IT challenges and development of more sustainable IT solutions. Experts from Intel, Microsoft, SAP and Siemens and international organizations including the United Nations and the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development participated in the event. The forum highlights the need for sustainable IT systems as well as advanced hardware and software solutions that enable an economically and socially compliant IT ecosystem. With a theme of less energy and more memory, Samsung highlighted its green memory initiatives to chief information officers and other IT experts in Europe, focusing on green memory technology in server systems and the concept of creating shared value in the use of green IT systems.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jae-soo Han, and I'm working for the Samsung Semiconductor Europe in Frankfurt, Germany. We are here in Samsung Semiconductor CIO Forum. So please enjoy today's event. That means please stimulate your inspiration to utilize Samsung technology to improve your business circumstance. Finally, you can save the earth too.
Less energy, more memory means to me cost savings, right? That I can use to invest somewhere else. It also means more capacity that I can do more with. So, I win both ways.
The more efficient we get in memory technology, the easier it is for us to design our systems.
More memory on the system would mean you would not have any spinning devices and so on. So the energy requirement will be low. And less energy is something we all need in the green world. Yeah.
I mean, of course it's good if we have more energy efficient servers, so we can reduce like the amount of energy that's spent. But on the other hand, it also means that more efficient server makes the services cheaper, which frees capital for even more servers.
Well, for us it's mainly for Bull, as we are a computer producer. It is of key importance to us to build the most energy efficient machines on planet. And we use the Samsung memory efficiently to do that because they give us the chance to do better with the energy we use.
If we ask ourselves if cloud services are a revolution in IT, we have to consider that cloud services significantly reduce energy consumption, the carbon consumption by 30 to 60%. And this is a serious effect that we have to take, that we have to accept. Effects like the dynamic data centers, virtualization help, but honestly the big size that cloud solutions typically have are the right measurement to have the best impact out of that. That in addition is very much in line with the social responsibility that we have to save our planet.
Green IT is not a new issue, but to really focus down and really focus on the cell, on the heartbeat of the internet, that's the memories, that's the chip technologies, that was never done before. So I was really amazed getting this invitation by Samsung Semiconductors to do this conference together with the user's perspective. So they invited the CIO associations also to come here, IT companies of course, but also people from public sector, and to talk about what is the heartbeat of the sustainable IT infrastructure in the future, what chip technologies, evolution we saw over the last decade and what is, will we see for the next 5 or 10 years to go. And also to say what conclusion we get out of this, like what has already been done and what we should deliver for the future.
The question is around data sovereignty being top of mind for most CIOs, and is it a deterrent basically for an adoption of a greener internet? And I think the solution for both sides of that question really come into the use of appliances. And as we develop an appliance which will sit within customer environments and protect the data, now that appliance will be able to participate within the cloud internet based on policies and rules set up by that customer. So I think it resolves the big problem as to where's my data. It's not out in the cloud, it's actually in my environment, and the ability to connect that device to cloud-based services is the real power of the cloud, since the cloud is more pragmatic and more inexpensive than running a full data center on site. I think you go green.
So one of the things that Intel is very keen on is actually improving the energy efficiency of our products so that they become more green. They enable organizations to meet their CSR requirements of greenness. We tend to develop products in two vectors. One is around trying to drive down the energy consumption of the products and deliver the most energy efficient solutions into the marketplace. And at the same time, we try and develop products also that deliver the best performance into the marketplace. And then we trade off between the two so that our customers get a choice. Because green is not always just about low energy, right, or low power. It's actually about getting the job done in the most efficient way for the lowest amount of watts or lowest amount of power available.
So what do we do with this new power in our computers? We write new kind of software, business application software that is much more performant, that will cover much more pieces of the real life business processes in real time manner. So we're looking at, on the one hand side, current pain points, current problems where we are not really doing so well currently, and we look how can we change that, how can we improve that by using in-memory processing, majorly by just being faster. And on the other hand side, there's a lot of new applications. There's a lot of new ways to do business applications by leveraging the power of in-memory. So entering new worlds of applications that were not thinkable before.
I believe that was a very fascinating conference with speakers here from the US, from France, from South Korea. They delivered the best practice models, talking about the technology on the one hand, but also what they believe should be done with the customers, educate them, what about the next generation stuff there is, what about the curriculum in education, and all those things. And I believe that we found out some really interesting results to really take this first CIO forum to go on in future, to extend the discussion to the server manufacturers, for instance, to the customers of us customers, to the IT service providers. And so I believe they've done a great job, and it was a very important conference here.